Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, Twitch? What's going on, YouTube? How's it going? I was debating on streaming tonight, but got done with my shit a little earlier than I wanted to, so we're gonna play for a few hours till about 8 o'clock, 8:30 ish. We're not gonna go as late as we did yesterday. I'm just gonna hop right into it. I got a busy day of work tomorrow, so I can't stay on late, but tomorrow will be a late stream, or semi-late, I should say. All right, we're just getting this combine on, or this harvester head on here, which apparently doesn't want to go on. Let's do this. Let's get a better angle. So we got to head over to our next field and work on I'll take a look in 1 minute. I don't know what field we got going on, but yeah, I got to go to the next field here. There's a little bit of a drive. Are you? Come on. I know you can get on there. There you go. There you go. Just had to fight it a little. Can we lock this in? Okay, give me a minute here. All right. Oh shit, we got a car coming here. Let me load up this real quick. I think it's field 37 is what we're going to next. Or 78. No, sorry. That is that's wheat. Growth. Ready to harvest. We got field 78. Oh, we actually don't have corn this year on any of our fields. Oh no, 91 has corn. So we'll do 78 and then 93, and then we'll go grab the corn header and knock out 91. So let's get off to the side here. Fuck does everyone bother me? I don't know how many vehicles can you have in follow me mode? We have the whole row here. All right, what? I would have started a little bit earlier, but I was testing out something. Excuse me. He's gonna crash into something. I know it. A second here. Now he got damn thing stuck, and now he wants me to probably come bail him out. Okay, he's gonna hit that bus. Jesus. All right, it's gonna be an interesting ride to our next field. If he drives like this, it's gonna be interesting. I always thought the locals were a bad driver, but our employees are no better. All right, I just gotta get through here. All right, stay where you're at. Don't be moving. Why are you moving? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. This is not... Let's do this. Let's have the combine. Let me drive the combine and you drive the truck. Maybe that would be better. Okay, that might be the better option. And apparently you can't take out mailboxes. Turn our beacons on, turn our hazards on. This is gonna be a long drive. It's right up the street, but with the way that these people are driving, it's gonna be a long drive to our next field. Well, with the testing that I did earlier before stream, I think going forward with this farm is... I think it's going to go pretty well. Deer chasing us apparently. And hopefully there's no cars that come. You still that deer is still chasing us. What'd you do to that deer? We are gonna have to buy a plow this season, so that's gonna fall under our expenses. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna park it right up here. Hopefully, traffic should be fine. We shouldn't have any issues. They should understand to go around. All right. I appreciate your guys' patience. Two headlights. Am I stupid here? Oh, did I mess up? I thought I said ready to harvest. Growth. Oh, plowed. Oh, never mind. Oops. I knew that was already harvested. All right, we'll let these guys go through, and then we'll load up here. Go on. You know, I like these flex machines, but these trailers are kind of a pain in the ass to load. Kind of a pain in the ass to load. I gotta find a sweet spot to load them up. Let's take a look. Harvest it. Our corn is not actually ready to harvest yet, so I thought it was. Yo, what's going on, Ty? How we doing tonight? Doing pretty good. I kind of got a headache going on right now, but hopefully it goes away within the next like 45 minutes. I took some Advil, so hopefully it clears up. It probably just a sinus headache. Been getting a lot of those lately because of sinuses. All right, on to the next field. Won't go into the ditch. Easy killer. Man, going to these different fields is going to be a freaking nightmare with the way these drivers are. Make sure he's doing it over there. We should go fix his combine. That is probably not legal. What did you do? All right, well, we're just gonna park in our yard. This guy got our header all screwed up here. Second, get out of your way in a moment. Just gonna be a little patient with us, boss. All right, we'll knock this field out. I wouldn't be surprised if we're able to do the corn tomorrow. I'm gonna leave I don't know where we're gonna park this thing, but I'm gonna leave the combine here overnight. Probably actually I'm gonna leave it on this field. All right, what did we end up with harvest? Show own field, hide can't sell. Let's see, 44 soybeans. We ended at 54,000 liters. Oh, we can get that score up a little bit. I feel next year we'll have a better yield now that we can actually take care of our field. I mean, we're getting 70%, 73% yield right now, so. Couple machines that we got to go buy. We need to buy a limer. We also need to buy a plow. I think our fields need to be plowed. Not too many. I mean, we got weeds, so it's going to affect our yield, but it seems like there's too many weeds on the field right now. So I can't wait till planting season. Next year is going to be a good year. I'm glad that we went with the 12-meter header. We were having way too many issues yesterday with that 10.6 meter. a big ass field. This probably will take us the whole stream, to be honest. I'm looking forward to this weekend, though. I'm looking forward to farming, doing a lot of farming this weekend. Oh, that's not our field. I thought that was. Can't believe Christmas. Hey, don't say that. It's crazy. Between that and that the year's almost over is crazy to me. Where the hell did this year go? I am gonna stop it here, and I'm gonna get the. I'm gonna go grab the grain cart and the semi here. Yo, what's going on, Justice? How we doing? No, I did not. What did you say? Did you come in when we got raided? Oh, did you go? Is there more? Because I went in there and I deleted it. There's a guy that came into my chat and said, go check out your Discord. Or he said, open up your Discord. So I knew there was shit in there. So I banned his ass. And I think I deleted everything. I don't know if there's more. Are you mod of the Discord? Can you delete messages or no? Also, hold on. Give me 1 second here. I gotta see where to do this. Community. All right, Justice, you have been promoted. You are the lead moderator of the channel. All right, let me open up my Discord. Let me just double check, make sure I got it all. I didn't check clips, so let's see. Clips. Did I delete it? Oh, I did. I did delete them all. Okay, so it was the same person that left them as well. So yeah, it got deleted when I deleted him. Yeah, I think we're good. Did I make a server? No, it's the same server. Oh, are you talking about this game? Or Discord server? Yeah, why am I going that way? Oh. Destroy. No, Discord's the same one. Park it right over here so he doesn't get in the way when we do our rows. There we go. So I made you lead moderator. I don't know what's different. I kind of read about it, but I didn't really actually read about it. Wait, why am I doing this? I got no shit in here. What am I doing? The tractor's turning off. It should not be turning off. I don't have them on auto turn off. How was my event? It was pretty good. It was not bad at all. Thank you for asking. That's our same field, right? Oh, that's another. No, that isn't the same field. How many acres is this field? This field is 44 acres. I didn't even look at the moisture levels to see what we were at. And it is middle of the afternoon, 73 degrees out, so moisture should be fine. Moisture levels should be fine. But yeah, kind of I wasn't planning on streaming today. It was kind of an impromptu. Got done a little earlier than I thought I would. And I figured because I don't know what next week's schedule is going to look like with the holidays and everything. So next week's going to be very limited on streaming because I don't know what we're going to be doing. Or, well, I know what I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to be too busy. Busy schedule next week. Also, just next time in Discord, I don't know how to do it. I gotta find out how to do it, but I'll make you a moderator. I thought you were a mod in there. You probably go in the Discord more than I do. Horrible with social media. Yeah, see the rows are all kind of messed up on this side. They want us to go up and down, but the way they're planted is not the right way. I think we're gonna knock out this whole section first. Actually, we're at 63%. I'm gonna just do the other headland on this side. Wait, we should be doing 2 headlands here. Yeah, I thought so. I don't know why it's Dude, I like these flex. These flex headlands or headers. Weird, the rows are nice and straight on here, but when I was planting it, the pixels were getting screwed up. Docs pretty much gotta unload this thing after every pump run here. Probably the first thing we upgrade. I love the sound of this tractor. Sounds so good. What does that button do? Lift axle. Got a rear axle that we can put down? No. Anything on sale? Nothing's on sale. much was that? 59 bucks. I'm gonna buy it. I want to test it out. See what this trailer dolly is. Are you supposed to lift the header when you're not using it, turning on the field? I don't know if that's supposed to be... trying to make this as realistic as possible, and I am not a farmer. Still 73% yield. Not bad. It'll be better next year, but not bad. Alright, so our fuel is working. I just wish I could find out where our grain is on here. I don't see anything that shows our grain meter. Also be that because it's the older combine. on here. Do 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 do. Use object. Somebody told me that there's a way to turn tools off. Vehicle. Where is? Okay. Where is this map? Is my favorite map so far. I like it a lot. Find this button here. AI worker, steering assist, toggle steering assist. That's what I want. Raise header reel. Oh, J and N. Oh, I didn't know that you could do it from the keyboard. Okay, well, I can't use that button now. Fuck, now I gotta go back to let's see. U, is that being operated by anything? He is used for several actions. Toggle unloading. Oh. Shit. Oh, sweet. Okay. Do you want to save your controls? No. All right. Let's do. Where is it? I hate that you got to scroll down every single time you back out. Let's see. P is the store. Let's see. There's got to be a button that we're not using here. Hold on. What does I do? Nothing. We can use I. That seems to be an open keybind. Let's take a look. Nope, that's dump. We don't want that. Shit. All right. There's got to be a fucking button here that we can use. Let's see. Is this button used for anything here? Toggle steering was remapped. All right, if we find any issues. There we go. And then when I'm not using it, I can hide it. Kind of gets annoying and distracting when you aren't using GPS. But yeah, this is a really good map. I really like this map myself. He did an awesome job on it. And apparently it's the mod maker's first time doing a mod. He knocked it out of the park on this one. And once we actually are able to plant ourselves, the fields are going to look even more realistic because we'll actually be able to put in the headland rows for the planter. Also, before stream, I downloaded a few different mods to implement into this map, or that I want to try to implement. Knew that you could raise the tools by that. I feel it's better that lift the header when you're not using it on the field. All right, we're gonna make a nice straight cut so I don't have that roundabout thing. I will say the only thing I like about the Ray County map is that because this is a 4X map, and Ray County I think is 2X, is you definitely notice a difference in the spacing, and you'll see when I plant too, because like I said, when I planted I had some weird things. I wasn't getting straight rows like this. I kind of was, but it was weird looking, and that's because of the pixels. Should we gotta close the door? One more row down. I'm debating on if I want to turn on crop destruction for this map. I don't typically play with crop destruction, but oops, overshot. I'm gonna move the truck down to the other side. So I think unless anybody in chat, so I can't use my corn dryer, so we're gonna have to sell corn and soybeans as is. Apparently, the bin that I have, I can't get it to I don't know how it says it's a dryer, but somehow I can't turn it on. Ooh, we're grinding gears. Or at least it sounded like it. Freightliner's not too bad. And it's pretty much like every other truck. It struggles when it's loaded and when you're in the field. I think the wider tires you have, the sharper turn you can make. I'm just guessing. I'm not sure. I haven't really tested that theory out, but... Actually, what we could do is, I gotta remember the buttons of what it is. No. Nice straight rows on here now. forgot we got our other GPS that we can use. At least my headache's finally going away. Alright, we should have straight rows now. It looks pretty cool when it gets dirty. Deer almost got ran over. That would have been a shame. Fuckers eating my crops. Yeah, you. Eating our crop. Don't be looking at me. Don't be looking at me. Not yet. Not yet. Actually, we are not going to make that much money because we can't dry our soybeans. And soybeans right now is, I don't think it's going to register yet. So we got to manually look at the price, but we'll see. So this map is the economy. Yeah, we're only going to make $122,000 right now. Price is actually, that's what we have in our silo, so it's not registering what we have in our grain cart. But the price of soybeans is I guess it's $1,100. But if we were able to dry it, dried soybeans go for $2,200. But unless somebody can tell me, I don't know how to use our silo says it's a dryer, but it doesn't register, or there's no way for me to be able to turn it to dry, so I don't think it actually is a dryer. We only unload one at a time? Oh, there we go. I don't know why I was sword fighting. Get the drone view up here. No, thank you. All right, Mike. Do. Yield again, mediocre, 73%. But once we lime, we're able to take care of the weeds and also fertilize it. We'll get a good yield next year. And we're going to hold off on selling this. We're not going to sell the soybeans and corn this year. Unless we need the money, which we don't right now. What's our FPS right now? 121 FPS is pretty good right now. Yeah, it takes a little bit, but that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. I'm okay with that one. You download them on to make salt Nikki. This will be cool to me. Make 1 billion. That's cheating. Getting that easy money. Gotta work for it. Alright, I'm a little worried about doing this road here. Is it 6 o'clock almost? I know that's why when I first started playing Farming Sim and I played FS15 after I had I had a shit ton of money, and the only way that you could cheat money into the game back in the day was there might have been a mod, but I didn't really pay much attention to it. But the only way that I cheated money into the game is I made enough money to buy solar panels, and then I just left my PlayStation 4 on. And then when I got more money, I would buy more solar panels, and then I bought every piece of equipment that I could, and then I didn't play the game. FS17 was the one where I actually invested time into the game, and it made the game a lot more fun to me. All right, we're gonna go unload, and then we're probably gonna have to do a dump run. Tell you though, real crops, it's a game changer. It is the game changer when you have the real crop system. It's gonna be hard to play on a non-row crop system map again. Is he full? Oh, he is. Let's go unload here. Oh, come on, you can do this. You can do this. At least it's not raining, and I don't know if it's supposed to rain at all. So let's probably take a look at that. Come on. All the shit that I have in here, it does take a hot minute to save. Ooh, October 2nd and 3rd, it's supposed to rain. hopefully we have a little bit of time tomorrow, a little gap in between the rain, that we can get that corn harvested. Come on, old Betsy, you got this. In that ground pretty good. Oncoming traffic. This part I'm a little worried about as well. Come on. See, would this make a difference? Need to get like a little downhill. That's all I need. A little downhill. There we go. All right. The interior looks pretty nice at night. There's never cops sitting over there, so going through that stop sign's not a huge deal. You'll never know. I just think it's really funny that farming simulator. How much games on console are always more. That's kind of why I switched over to PC gaming, was because of the fact that most games on PC are cheaper. The only games that are more are AAA. Normally those are the same costs on PC, but other than that, every other game is typically cheaper. I didn't know that they were different. What is it, like a $10 difference? There's like 60 bucks. Are you sure it's not, they're not getting a year one pass or something included? I don't know why we're not getting the prompts to unload, though. Hmm. Yeah, it's weird. I think it's always been like that, but I don't even look at games on PlayStation 5 just because I know unless it's a sports game, I typically don't play any games on PlayStation 5. Oncoming traffic. We gotta plant all of our oil seed radish. Alright. I'm actually gonna turn this thing around because I don't want to have to back it up when we get this thing full here. And we're not gonna park it in the field. I'm gonna park it up here a little. That's a good spot. Why is our fucking harvester turning off all the time? Shit. Okay, do we get tire wear on this machine here? Tire wear 9%. Okay, I wasn't sure if there was going to be tire wear on that one. Lights in here. Motter did a good job on this tractor as well. Oh, fuck. I'm paying attention to my lights. I'm not even looking at the fucking machine that I'm doing. nice seats in here. You know, for an older Harvester, you know, a previous owner kind of took it in pretty good shape for us. You know what? That middle one might be... I'll have to keep an eye on that one. That middle one might be the capacity. Ooh, we gotta get fuel. We're getting low on fuel. Did you hear the Bears are leaving Chicago? Are they actually leaving Chicago? I did not hear about that. Actually, I kind of heard something like a couple years ago, I think. Are they staying in Illinois? Or are they, where are they going to next? How come? All right, so that middle one is that right there, that middle is the capacity. That is repairs, maybe maintenance. Going down really slow. I wonder if that's because of the advanced maintenance that we have. I wonder if that's why it goes down slower. Due to the lack of public funding. Wasn't... I know the Milwaukee Brewers almost left Milwaukee, or they were considering it. Which that would suck. Greed, man. As much as I hate the Bears, having an iconic team leave the city after how many years? That's kind of, I don't know. It's I hate how greedy everyone's getting. Every time I see those little flowers or weeds, I always think it's one of those static turkeys. We fold the arm in here. Let's see. There's that the door for there. Damn it. We're close. Any of the Mercedes? Yeah, actually on Ray County I was. And then when I when I restarted that map, I didn't use it. It's all right. How much is a fuel trailer? I might buy one of those. Actually, what I might do is I might see if there's one on the mod hub. One that has a little bit better. Where is the fuel trailer, by the way? Barrels, maybe? No. Animal transport. Containers, no. Not on miscellaneous, is it? Nope. Let's do this. I don't think it's gonna find it, but yeah, it's not gonna find it. It would be under barrels. Oh, you know what? I bet it under trailers, maybe. Alright, I'll look at next pass. I know there's a base game one. Slurry, consumables. Miscellaneous. That's where it's at. We got under miscellaneous diesel. What the hell is this? Oh, this is for our cedar. Water pump. Got a porta potty. I don't know what that's for. Oh, water, herbicide. What is this stuff? Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's one on dynamic crushable rock. Oh, I know what that's for. I was wondering why there wasn't a... Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's something on the mod hub that's better. Is that a mod? I want to get a modded trailers that opens up. Yeah, we're about 50%. I'll have to look into it. We'll do it after the stream. I'm going to be getting off anyways shortly. I'm probably going to finish this field. I got to wake up early, so that's why I'm not going to go super long tonight. We're, like I said, we're just going to do this field, and then I'm going to call it a stream. Tomorrow will probably be from probably be like 5:30, 5-ish. I'm enjoying this map, so I wanna get as far as I can and start making some money on here. I like this map a lot. It's probably this and Ray County are probably one of my favorite maps, or two of my favorite maps in this game. We'll eventually go back to Ray County, but I like the layout of this map a lot more. I have some other John Deere equipment that I've downloaded and installed that I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try using them. It might be for another series, but I know there was just another map that came out with the row crop system. I think it's just called American Farm or something. I've never seen the map, so I don't know the map layout. See in the distance with this. Actually, maybe if there we go. We'll duck down. We're done with this section. Actually, I'm not seeing any crop. I do like this harvester STS model. Wish I had a little more interaction in here, but it's a pretty solid harvester. This is not on Mod Hub. This I forgot where I downloaded this. this. I think it was on itch. I don't know if you download mods on itch or not. I was gonna unload, but I think we'll do one more row since we're on the outside anyways. I cannot tell distance. Times I think I'm further away, I'm actually closer, and then times that I think I'm closer, I'm further away. Got 3 notches of fuel left. Can we move the is opening? You can go down, but I don't see anything moving. Oh. That's the door, isn't it? Huh. Alright, wasting time here. thought you could adjust the angle of the chute. Also, I don't know why course play. I don't want course play to open up with mouse. For some reason, I can't save every time deactivate. What did we get off of this field so far? I think this is field 93. 74,000 liters so far. Ain't bad. More than other field. John Deere lawnmower mod in the mod hub where you can attach a plow behind it. I think it is. They have a few mods that you can do that. I don't like doing that type of stuff because it push on turns. You never really kind of end up fucking the field up anyways. I know I have an attachment that I can put another attachment behind, but yeah, I don't like doing them because when you back up, it's a bitch to back up. Oh, Ty, I hope you don't mind. I don't know if you saw this, but I did make you a mod. If you don't want to do it, I need a 30-day notice. right, final roll. I figured you hang around the chat enough. I gotta wait for this slow ass thing to unload here. We'll leave the tractor here. We gotta take the combine back or the header back, and then I'm gonna grab the corn header tomorrow. We don't need to grab it right now. Actually, while this is assume, yeah, this is done unloading. So while that's unloading, let's go take this off. Part. Hey, this should be done unloading, which it looks like it. Hey. House is looking pretty sharp at night in the background. Go! Come on. My God. You stupid fucking driver. Oh, now you decide to go. Let's turn. You should be fine. What the fuck is he doing? He didn't lose the header, did he? He lost the goddamn header. Train. Oh yeah, train is pretty bad. All right, we gotta go pick up our header because this guy's a dumbass. Ooh, this trailer is not good. It is not sturdy. Well, apparently when you go 60. All right, well, I'm not wasting my time here, so we're just gonna act like this never happened. You guys didn't see anything. One thing I don't like about these headers, though, is that they do not auto clip in. Kind of weird. Okay, maybe that did. Maybe it does auto clip in. Okay, it does not like high speeds. I can confirm it does not like high speeds. Ah, I knew that was gonna happen. Easy killer. Don't do anything stupid. Just follow me. Why are you guys making this difficult? It does not need to be this difficult. Maybe it was a bad idea to purchase these fields the way that I did. Maybe we should have paid a little bit more and bought some of these other fields closer, because our helpers are kind of stupid. Coming in at fucking 80 miles an hour, spinning out. You guys are bad. Oh, there we go. All right. He's gonna be on the trailer to get the trigger points. That's all. Which I guess I never knew about that. Never really paid that much attention to it. All right, I want to see if I can get this thing off here. We're not able to unlock it. Wish there was a way. Is there a way to unlock this thing? I guess it... There we go. I guess it does lock into place. Oh. Oh, no. Wow, that's pretty good. It's like a boomerang. All right, we'll fix that tomorrow. We got to pick up this header tomorrow and then do our corn. And then let's take a look and see what our current prices would be. Winning at 78,000 liters, which is kind of low. But if we sell soybeans, we're going to make $296,000, which I guess that's kind of a decent number. 1,100 right now, max price. Oh, 2,200 for max price. What is max price of? Oh, that's what I didn't look. I was looking at the current price. What is dried soybeans? Yeah, dried soybeans, $4,200, almost $4,300 for dried soybeans. Dried corn gonna be 1,200. Currently, that's 609. So yeah, soybeans. Yeah, we definitely want to get a dryer because you make some good money off of that. Max month is gonna be in July, so. All right, well, we'll worry about this. Let's head back to our home. Call it a night. is maintenance going? Seems like it's going so slow. Let me take a look at my settings here. Maintenance. I need to double check. 100% for interval. It's got to be advanced maintenance. That's got to be the reason why it seems like it's going slower. Pretty dark in here. Pretty dark in here. Ooh, with our lights on, it's still pretty dark in here. This is kind of a safety hazard. But yeah, we got one more field down. We got one more to go, and then we can plant our cover crops for the winter. Get a little bit of money in April. Or what? In February, I meant. Let's take a look at our taxes in a second here. I want to see what we're paying in taxes in April. Tomorrow we'll probably go pick up our fuel trailer, and like I said, we need to pick up a plow as well, because we need to plow our fields, I think. Damn it, I keep forgetting to close my garage door. Thank God we got good neighbors here. Where's the lights in this place? Alright, I gotta get going to bed. Well, gotta get off. Tomorrow, you guys, 5:30, 6 o'clock will probably be the time that we hop on. It was a good stream. Good solid stream. Ty, appreciate you stopping in. Justice, not sure if you're still in here, but I appreciate you stopping on in. And over at the YouTube side, Kyle, I appreciate you stopping on in as well. You guys take it easy. Peace.